welcome back to the Wild Thoughts Pod. I'm your co-host, Afi.
And I'm your co-host, Kat.
And we're at the last episode of the season, episode 50. Whoa.
Holy shit. Is it 50?
In 2 weeks. Yeah, it's season 5.
Oh my god.
It's season 5, episode 10.
Halfway.
But in total... And halfway that means two more weeks till 1 year, technically? Because 52 weeks? Like 52 episodes?
Technically we take breaks in between, so we've been at 1 year already.
It's been at 1 year, yeah, but I guess, you're right.
In podcast time, 1 year is approaching.
Yeah, it's already been a year, technically, since when we started to, I love it. This episode is great. So today's episode is reacting to Kat's dream journal and interpreting dreams. So
yeah, just a warning, I have some pretty fucked up dreams and I don't know why. So just a warning, some things might be graphic.
You might find out why after these interpretations.
Yeah, maybe.
Yeah.
Maybe something's wrong with me.
No, we all have our own issues going. It's actually cool that you have the specific date and everything, because maybe if you journal at the same time, you can kind of see okay, what was happening during my life.
Yeah, that's why I put the dates, because I'm I was trying to match up what was happening. Yeah, at this point in my life. You know what I mean?
Yeah, that's actually really smart and interesting, I find. Anyways,
it's really cool. If you guys can remember your dreams, I highly recommend to write them down and analyze them. It's just a fun thing to do, even if you don't believe in it. It's just fun. Mine
are never interesting like this. Mine are just, oh my god, I had a dream last night. Sorry, a side note.
Okay, say it.
So random. It was about sneakers.
Of course.
So basically, the dream was that I was on the Adidas app, and I think I had done a raffle to win a Yeezy or something.
Okay.
And my manager that isn't working at the moment calls me and is like, "Oh, Afi, I'm at Eaton Center and I saw that you won the Yeezys." And I was like, "Okay, cool."
So random.
But he's at Foot Locker. But the thing is, I entered it on the Adidas app, and it was literally just that, and it was a white pair of sneakers, and I was so excited.
Oh my god! I love how your dream is so innocent, just about
simple
sneaker life. Then we're gonna get into mine, and it's a fun movie.
Damn, Kathy. Oh my god. What are these subconscious thoughts you're having?
Seriously, I don't know. Oh my god.
But okay, well, they're interesting for this episode, so it's fine. Look, we have some good content.
At least I can entertain.
Exactly.
Okay, so let's get into the question of the week before we get into the dreams. So we asked you guys, do you believe that dreams have meaning in real life? 100% of our followers said yes. Oh. So no one does not believe in dreams, so that's fun.
That's interesting, yeah.
Yeah. Okay, so let's get into the first dream. So technically the first dream is a nightmare. So get ready.
Yeah, I saw nightmare. I was like, oh god. Yeah,
get ready. So I had this dream on February 21st, 2016. Okay?
Ooh,
I've been I've been writing out my dreams since 2015. So I have 7 years worth of dreams.
Yeah. Wow.
Yeah. Okay, so let's get into this.
A dramatic reading. Dun dun
dun. Dun dun dun. Okay. So it's in first person, obviously. So I was working at a no-name store as a retail worker or supervisor when weird things began happening. At one point, a girl came in and pretended to steal something. As she was swiping an object, I caught her and tried to stop her, but she pulled out a sword. Okay?
Oh. Okay,
we're in medieval times, apparently.
Oh my god.
She tried to come at me and kill me, but I too had a sword, apparently. I swung my sword at her and ended up slicing her leg and neck, but as she was defending herself, she ended up swinging at me and sliced different parts of my body all over to the point where I couldn't move. Luckily, I had feeling in my wrist and was able to flick it and stab her in the stomach. Don't know how that's possible, but...
Oh my god!
Dreams are wild. She stumbled backward but tried to come at me again, but not before people were able to break into the store and come in to help. The cops ran in and stopped her from doing any more damage. A random guy tried to help me up, but every time he tried to lift me, it felt like my body kept stretching. The same feeling as when your lips are dry and you try to smile, but they crack. So, like, I literally felt
very
the dream.
specific. Yeah.
Yeah. Like, I felt it. He slowly guided me to the window just so I was away from the chaos. Outside, there was some sort of festival happening, but as soon as I looked out, it was as though everyone was frozen in time, but all of them were staring at me through the window. I locked eyes with someone and we just stared at each other until I realized it was someone I knew. Then I held up my hand and she was able to do the same. When I woke up, I literally felt like all of those slices all over my body for a few minutes and it was hurting to move. Like I still remember waking up from this dream and it felt like my I literally wrote it here. It felt like a slinky. Like my body was still cut up in real life and I couldn't move or else I was stretching. Like it was super intense.
I'm sure. I feel like there's a word for this when you feel. I feel like there's some word. Anyways, maybe we'll look it up later. But whoa, okay. I had some initial comments.
Okay, what are your comments?
It feels like Game of Thrones with the sword and everything, and you had a sword too. So maybe it's like a different era, exactly. Because why you both have a sword?
But the thing is, like, I still remember this dream, and like it was like a retail store, kind of looked like an art gallery, so it was modern, but then we had swords. Like it was
maybe
super
that was
weird.
just like it's just dreams be like that sometimes. But that's very interesting because I'm sure there's a symbolism which we'll get into.
Yes.
And the fact that she cut up different parts of you and you were still able to like
I flicked my wrist and I stabbed her.
And did you sliced her throat? Yeah, she's still like alive. I was like, damn.
No sense.
It's like, y'all, you guys are, what is it called again?
Like superhuman.
When you can't die. Immortal.
Immortal.
You're immortal. This was intense. Very violent.
It was. 2016 was a rough year, let me just say.
And then there's someone you know in the dream. Yeah, what was happening in 2016 in your life that you had this intense dream?
2016, I was going through it, bitch. It was
CJEP. No, it was CJEP.
CJEP.
It was like first year of CJEP. Okay.
Yeah.
But the person you were fighting, like the girl that was trying to steal someone random. Okay.
Yeah.
Did they have a face to them? Like, yeah, obviously. Like you didn't
know. Well, right now I don't remember. I don't think I remember because I probably would have written descriptions.
It down. Yeah.
You know?
Oh my god, that's so interesting. Okay, shall we get into the interpretation?
Yeah, let's go.
Yes. Okay. So, for sword...
Sword?
Why am I... A sword. So, the symbolism of a sword. If you dream of fighting with a sword, this is a sign that you're going through difficulties until you get what you want. Oh, okay. Mm-hmm. When you dream of being hurt by a sword, this shows a desire to be free from enemy pressure. This dream says that you have an invincible opponent. You must be careful and keep trying to gather strength and get out of trouble. Who was your opponent during that time?
Know. Like, at that, like, I'll be transparent. At that point, there was, like, a guy, you know what I mean? That I was like butting heads with because I liked him, but I didn't know if he liked me. You know, like it was that point. So I'm wondering if it was like that.
Yeah, or unless it's like a figurative, like an opponent, but it's like more like a battle against yourself. Yeah, like I don't know. I guess it depends. Yeah, it really depends. There's so many things, but interesting. And then it says, a sword fight refers to an intrusion into your personal life. It is time to take a stand and be more assertive. There's something that needs your immediate attention. This dream is a metaphor for passion and devotion.
Ooh.
Very interesting. Yeah, it is very interesting that it was a sword out of all things.
And it was like a sword in a modern world.
Exactly.
Doesn't make sense to me.
Where you guys are immortal and just cutting each other.
Just cutting each other. I don't know. I'm wondering, because it feels very Hunger Gamesy to me. So I'm wondering, when did Hunger Games release?
Oh my god, true. Because Hunger Games. Wait, does Hunger Games take place in a different time frame, or is it like the modern world where they're?
It's the future technically.
Oh, it's the future.
But they have
So maybe it's like a weird futuristic like
I don't know. It wasn't Hunger Games. The last Hunger Games movie came out in 2015. But
I thought
yeah,
like Game of Thrones, but Game of Thrones isn't modern.
I've
it's
never
very,
watched
like,
Game of Thrones though.
Yeah, it's just I think it takes place like back.
Yeah.
I don't know. Or
yeah,
in a
it's like
no,
royals.
it's a fiction. No, it's like a fictional like place. I
Yeah.
think in time. I don't know. But okay, interesting.
Super
Okay, so
weird, though.
next, the cuts. So think about where the cuts were on your body. If they were on your legs, you may feel that you can't move forward in some area of your life. Something is holding you back. Oh, whoa. A cut throat in a dream may be a good omen. Oddly enough, dream books call it a symbol of impeding success, a winning process.
Oh.
Like cutting someone's throat, right?
A cutthroat in a dream, maybe. Yeah.
Okay, that's what cutthroat is.
Yeah.
Like literally. Okay. I'm just making sure because I thought that was an expression, but it is an expression. But I guess now we're speaking the literal.
But cutthroat is like
hardcore,
like
hardcore. Yeah, exactly. Okay. The dream that someone's throat was cut warns of the intrigues of competitors in business. Try not to succumb to provocations or obsessive proposals for joint affairs. Whoa, okay. So it's more businessy. The dream that someone's throat was cut warns of intrigues of competitors in business. Oh,
that's
like
weird. I don't know how that applies, but
maybe like business ideas. Maybe I don't know something new that was going on. But also, like, there's also so many different types of interpretations. It could be, like, it's not always that exact one, but it's really interesting. Because there's kind of a positive one, and then kind of, like, the first one is a bit negative. It was saying that you can't move forward in some areas of your life.
It's always, like, up to your interpretation, basically. It's, like, whatever speaks to you.
Yeah. And I feel like what makes sense of how you were feeling, what was happening at that time. So
yeah.
Okay, cool. So I see the next one is people frozen in time except me, and we have question mark. Wait, you were frozen in the dream? Like, what do you mean, frozen in time? No, the
other people, when I was looking out of the window, everyone was frozen, but staring at me. So I was trying to, I wrote that down because I'm like, I feel like that's an important...
Something, yeah, it is.
Know. I have my dream dictionary here.
Oh.
So let me...
So they're looking at you, but their eyes are not moving because they're frozen. So they're just standing still looking at you in your direction.
Exactly. Until I was able to wave at the one person that I recognized, and they waved back at me.
It's like your life was kind of still. Okay, I see.
Yeah. Like frozen in time, you know? It is scary. That's why I labeled it as a nightmare.
Well, here, I just looked up, like, dreaming about someone being frozen, and it says... Dream about someone being frozen indicates growth and rebirth. You're taking a new approach to life. Perhaps you identify with one of the characters in a TV show. The dream is a symbol for subconscious material that is coming to the
maybe at this point in my life, it was like I was fully in CJEP. I had a good friend group. It was a new friend group. So maybe it was like a new period of my life. And that was kind of what was coming out.
Yeah, true.
I also just, in my dream dictionary, it's called the Dream Dictionary from A to Z by Teresa Chung. I don't know. I'll leave a link down below. But I saw something about stabbing because I was able to stab her with my wrist. Yes. And it says, if you're doing the stabbing, it suggests a desire for independence or freedom from a relationship or situation. So if we backtrack about what I said, I was like in a situationship at that point, so.
And that was like a main thing that was happening in that time of your life.
Yeah. So basically my subconscious was like, get out of it. Get out of there.
Yeah.
You know?
Probably. And you were fighting this like internal battle to like convince yourself probably.
Yeah.
Here though it says, I know, it's just crazy. But here it says dreaming about someone frozen is about a quiet, peaceful, and loving home life. You're striving for recognition. You feel restrained. The dream is a message for an unrest within your subconscious that needs your immediate attention. Something drastic is about to happen.
Oh.
Okay.
In 2016. I don't think anything drastic happened. I turned
but
18.
Then it says... I
turned 18 in 2016.
Oh my god. That was fun. But then it says... Dreaming about someone being frozen symbolizes a time for healing. You have unknowingly exposed certain private matters due to your carelessness and neglect. You need to focus your attention to something that you have placed on the back burner. This dream points to growth, early rise to wealth, and fortunate advancements to places of honor. You are coming down from the high of a passionate relationship.
I was not in a passionate relationship.
Yeah, there's
Oh my
so many
God.
interpretations.
Maybe
but
I'm
anyways.
trying to think of when I also had like a friendship breakup, but I don't think it was that year. I think it was the year after.
After?
Yeah.
Maybe it was like kind of in the
was
process
building
of
up.
happening. Yeah, so it could be.
True.
Well, okay, interesting.
All right.
Okay, so the next one we have being stared at. So to dream that someone is staring at you represents the truth of a situation that can't be avoided. A person or situation that you feel is growing impatient with your inaction. Feeling pressure from someone. Feeling unwelcome or that you don't fit in. Feeling that something about you is always being noticed. Alternatively, being stared at may reflect feelings about someone watching your every move. Feeling that you can't have privacy or anything that you or do anything you want freely. That
That's
makes sense
interesting.
though.
Yeah.
So you have the being stared at part, you just don't have the frozen in time.
Yeah.
Well, kind of went through it, but okay.
That is
Whoa.
interesting.
Did you feel like someone was watching you constantly during that time in your life?
I don't think so. I feel like actually that was a time in my life where I felt free.
Like,
know what I
okay,
mean?
during that time.
Like I can do whatever I want. Like I'm turning into an adult.
Yeah.
C-Shep is all about fun. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
Well, it's
very
about
true.
fun. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Your 18th birthday was fun. So
It was.
It was. No, it was fun. Yeah, very true. Okay, that's so
Yeah.
interesting. Whoa.
Oh my gosh.
Okay. So that's that for the first dream.
Okay, so the second dream happened March 11th, 2021. So I was like,
Okay, cool.
a
So
year
fairly.
ago.
Yeah. Okay. Cool.
Yeah,
so
it's
we have different
newer.
ranges.
Yeah. So it's a longer dream and it has 3 different parts. So I think like a lot of the times in my dreams I find like the scene switches and it turns into a completely new dream.
Different
So
thing. Yeah.
Yeah. So I think this is one of them. So
Okay.
this was like an action movie. So get ready.
Yo, this one.
Okay, so I had 3 dreams in one night. First, it started off where it was a bunch of random people from my elementary, high school, and college, and we were helping out an orphanage, and then Harry Styles randomly showed up to help the kids and do a private concert. For some reason, I was like best buds with him. My dream.
Literally, I'm like, why am
my
I not
God.
surprised that it's Harry Styles that you dream of? Like, I'm not even surprised.
Oh my god, it's so good. So yeah, where was I? So I was best buds with him, so he gave me the task to hand out some of his signed crew necks, but not to the kids, to the people that I knew from school.
Rude.
So some of them, yeah, rude. So some of them I just tossed into the crowd, but others I had like guys that we knew come up to me crying, saying that they wanted one, so I would hand one over.
Groupie.
And I was like, in brackets, I'm like, I wish I remembered which guys they were.
Yeah. Okay, so there were people you remember, they went, like, you recognized them.
Like from school, from past
From
schools.
school. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay, then the scene switched to where I was at my high school, but I think it was supposed to be a huge college instead. So it was like, I knew I was in high school, but we were at like some American college, let's say.
Oh.
You know what I mean?
Okay. Yeah.
I was late for class, so I went to an elevator, and I think Paulo, shout out to Paulo, was in the same class, so we were waiting together. We get into the elevator, and it was one of those where the other side opened up. So you know some of the elevators have like double doors?
Yeah.
So you get in from one side, but to open up,
okay,
it's the other
okay.
side. So that's what I meant
okay,
there.
that's what you meant. Okay.
Yeah. All went to the back once we got in. It goes all the way up until the 12th floor where we had to get off, but then it didn't open. The last guy that had got in was on a motorcycle, so somehow it tilts the elevator. I start panicking because I'm claustrophobic, which I am.
Yeah.
And one girl in the elevator was trying to calm me down. So I start yelling for someone to try to push the doors open, push the open doors button, sorry. And when they do, the elevator literally turns at a 180.
Oh my god.
So yeah, this was like intense. So obviously we all started panicking even more. I started getting a panic attack and I closed my eyes, and when I do, the doors somehow open and the last guy had to catch me and pull me in before I fell all the way to the bottom of the elevator escape. I wrote, not sure if that's what it's called because it's 6 a.m. right now. Okay. Someone in the group says we could use the stairs, and for some reason, Paulo had disappeared at that point. So I was like, okay,
God.
this is the floor we're supposed to have classes on, but the whole floor looks like a really old mansion or old library looking thing. And it had like 6 different staircases going up and down, kind of like Harry Potter, if you guys watch the movies.
Yeah.
So I spotted a short staircase and thought that was probably the one I had to use since my class is on the 12th floor. But as soon as I started to step up, I saw that there was a really, really pale man, almost dead looking, sleeping at the top. So I was like, okay, where the hell do I need to go? Am I in someone's house? Like, these are the thoughts that were running through me.
Yeah.
So instead, I ran down the stairs because I started getting creeped out. Once I was down to the 11th floor, I was in this huge room that reminded me of a mansion's library extension of the home. And there was one person sitting at a desk on the balcony in the room.
Yeah.
The person did not turn around. What did I write here? I didn't correct my grammar. So the person didn't turn around, and all the furniture in the room was either black or like super dark mahogany. So the lighting was also dark, and it gave off a musty vibe.
Yeah.
I decided to find whatever door was closest and go down to the next floor. My logic at this point was that if I just go all the way down, I'll be able to get back to the basement of the school where I started, so that I could go back up.
Yeah.
As I went down, every floor ended up looking exactly the same, except the person in the room would change. After going down 3 floors, there was this old woman on this specific floor with long gray hair, except she was turned toward the desk. She was standing and staring at me. So I looked at her, about to ask how the hell to get out of this place. But before I could speak, she said, "You still don't have what it takes." So I was like, what the hell are these people doing to me?
Oh my god, I feel like this is you like putting pressure on yourself, and it's like
Legit.
this woman is like evoking your thoughts. Yeah.
Legit. I was like, what the hell are these people doing to me? So I kept running into random doors, going down the stairs, ended up in these rooms, and every few floors that I went down, the same woman would appear repeating, "You still don't have what it takes."
That is so creepy.
That
is Kathy's internal perfectionist. That's Kathy's
For
internal
real, though.
perfectionist. Seriously.
Oh my god.
That's deep, though. This dream was deep, and there was a lot to unpack. You rereading it, I was
Girl.
like, shit. I kind of missed some. Like, I should have looked up some things, but I think
It's
I
okay,
already
we
have a
only
lot. Yeah, I already have like a bunch of stuff. So
Yeah. Okay.
okay, so when I went about it, the first thing that to me stood out was high school and like dreaming about high school. So I looked that up. So to dream of being in, well, I know you said that it was your high school, but you were in like CJEP, or you were in a different location.
Yeah, it was a different location. That's the thing. But I
Yeah.
was in high school technically.
Okay, so I guess I'm fine then.
Yeah.
So to dream of being in high school represents anxiety or concerns you have in regards to gaining power, resources, or status. How well you are being perceived by others, or how well you are performing in life. You want more responsibility, status, or to feel more capable. You're trying to improve yourself in some manner. Negatively, high school may reflect too much concern with developing power or status.
So I want to say this part of my life last year, I
Yeah.
think I was starting to take on someone else's role in my team at work because they were leaving, and there was like a gap period before we can hire someone. So I was taking on additional responsibilities. So maybe I was like stressed about that, and just like I wanted to like still be able to perform at the same level with the amount of work that I was getting. Maybe.
Yeah, and said how well you are being perceived by others, or how well you're performing in life.
Yeah.
So
Maybe.
well, and you were, it's true, because this was like so many years after high school too. So
yeah,
like something, it's not like you were still
like
in high
6
school.
years after high school.
Yeah, exactly. Oh my god. Okay.
Yeah.
The next one, Harry Styles. So I put celebrity. Obviously, there's no specific interpretation for Harry Styles. That's just Kathy's.
I just love Harry
celeb
Styles.
crush. Yeah, exactly. So apparently, a celebrity in your dreams can have profound significance due to the traits they exemplify that you wish to possess. In dreams, celebrities are often portrayed as the golden shadow of your true self. Those things you want but can't possibly have, thus projecting them onto another person. But I feel like it has so much, like, there's so many different types of interpretations. But I thought this one was a cool one.
I'm gonna look up Harry Styles March 2021 and see what pops up.
Is there something that you admire in Harry Styles that you want for yourself?
Oh my god. Harry Styles, March 2021 was when he performed at the Grammys and he took his top off.
Oh my god. Okay,
this?
so you just...
So I was probably just obsessing at that point.
With his... okay. I love the little scarf.
He's so cute.
Okay, Harry. Wait, did this album come out? What is it? Or is it a new song that came out?
It came out with a single.
Oh,
super
that's
good.
Everyone's freaking out. Okay, I'm gonna listen to it. Okay, cool. So the next one, I feel like I should have looked up the 180 degrees, but I didn't. I just looked up like stuck in an elevator, the interpretation of that, because I feel like that's very significant when you dream about being stuck in an elevator. So when you're dreaming of being stuck in an elevator, it means that you will experience exciting events. There is a chance that you will witness unexpected situations that will seem unfavorable at first, but you will learn to get the best out of them with time. You will proudly speak oh, sorry. Oh my god, I just spat on myself. Okay. You will proudly speak about those adventures in the future, highlighting their positive sides. So maybe it's like work related? Like maybe it's like a tough
I'm trying to remember
thing,
what else was happening in March.
Because I would have thought it was something like very like crazy happening in your life or something not exciting. So that's why you're like dreaming about being stuck.
Ooh, in March I got my partnership with Vide Apparel.
Oh.
Not partnership, but like the ambassador.
With
the workout?
The workout. Yeah, the workout.
Yeah. So maybe it was that.
Okay, cool. It's okay, yeah, because maybe you were on the fence about it, but then it turned out really.
Well, at that point, I was waiting to receive the order.
The order.
So it was maybe because I posted a few days later. I think I read March 16th or something, and I posted, and my body didn't look perfect, and I posted like the Embrace the Rolls hashtag. So maybe I was
battling
excited about that. I don't know.
Exactly. Okay,
dream.
Yeah, and then they said, because it says highlighting their positive side. So, okay, we love. Interesting.
Love that.
Okay, so for the next one, I kind of put them, I have like different points for each, but I did like old mansion / library / old house, because old house is the most, because I found mansion, but not like old looking mansion. I did old house. So the first point, if you get lost inside an old house, this means that you are lost in your own thoughts and can indicate worry or stress about a family member. Libraries have been a symbol of wealth, power, and knowledge for centuries. So it won't be a surprise that libraries can have similar symbolism when they appear in our dreams. Is it a positive omen or a negative sign? What defines what? Okay, sorry. I took a part out. Never mind. Okay. An old library typically represents the experiences you formed from your past and the wisdom you currently have, all of which are helping to shape your future.
Okay.
Interesting. Because it was, right? Like you said, it was kind of like an old looking library.
Like, it was very Harry Potter. You know what I mean?
Yeah, exactly. So there's kind of like a lot here. It's very different.
There's a lot to unpack.
Yeah. Because it says worry or stress about a family member if you get lost. Because you were kind of lost inside a house, kind of. Because you...
Kind of, yeah. I was
like, well, how do I get out of here? You couldn't get back. Exactly.
Yeah.
Were you stressed about a family member?
I don't think so. You know what's funny, though? I was talking to Liana yesterday about my dreams, and she's like, I feel like you're always getting chased in your dreams. Like, you're always running from something. Like, and I'm like... What are you trying to say to me? I'm like, I don't know what I'm running from.
In the first one, you weren't running. You just got attacked.
Yeah.
And the second one.
Trying to get away.
Oh my god. But hey, internal struggles. It's normal. It's okay. Yeah. So maybe some people just, like, don't dream. Like, everyone expresses their, like, subconscious thoughts maybe differently. Yeah. Maybe for you, it's more dreams.
Maybe it's my lack of, like, being open about emotional things. So I deal with it internally. In your dreams. So then my dreams...
Yeah, it could be.
Yeah.
Maybe. Okay. And so the next one is staircases. So if you see yourself running up and down the stairs in a confusing manner, It perhaps means that you are not able to handle a lot of issues in your life at the same time. So slow down and deal with each one at a time. However, if you see yourself gracefully walking up and down the stairs, it signifies you are capable of multitasking and can easily handle many issues simultaneously. I feel like that's not an issue for you, but...
Yeah, well, let me tell you, I was running down those stairs, I mean, so...
Oh, running down? Okay, yeah. So it
Yeah.
wasn't graceful running up, but it's
No.
okay. Okay. And so then I thought the pale/dead person, kind of, but...
That was fucked up.
Yeah, that's
'Cause I
it sounds like
really
a haunted house.
Yeah, I literally remember this. I walked up the stairs, and there was just a bed with a person sleeping, and I'm like... Where am I? Like,
Yeah, that's creepy. Like, very pale.
Yeah.
And you know what's so funny? Because when I was, like, researching, there was a picture that popped up with the interpretation, and it was, like, of a pale man. And I literally jumped because it was, like, because it was, like, the first, like, it was right before the explanation. So I was like, whoa. I didn't expect it. It was, like, big. And it was, like, he looked tired. And his... Yeah, I was like, whoa, okay.
Oh my god.
So I see how that could be scary in your dream for sure.
Thank you.
Yeah, when I looked, your feelings are valid. So when I looked up the like pale/dead person, a lot of stuff that was coming up was like unknown corpse, but I wasn't sure if it was they were dead. But I put both in. So this dream is an important warning. Something is wrong in your life, and you lose a lot of control over it. The subconscious mind connects your emotions with dreams and sends warning signals. It can also indicate that a dangerous friendship is approaching. This does not allow you to move correctly and only becoming a stumbling block. End the relationship that has been rotten for a long time. It is the primary meaning of unidentified bodies in a dream. It aims to keep you from feeling regret and insecurity. Besides, this dream also signifies a massive material loss will come. Oh.
A material loss? Well, I will say I was not having a new friendship at this point, so...
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. Like,
this dream
there
also
wasn't anyone toxic.
Signifies a massive material loss.
Did you lose anything materialistic? Or maybe it's anyways, that's good that you didn't though. But
yeah.
Okay, yeah, it's good that it's wrong. But okay, so then and then the last point for this part was dream about a pale person is a hint for the unpredictability of life. You need to be more unconventional and spontaneous. I feel like this one maybe you're resonating with it more. Yeah. You are being conflicted by your goals and between making others happy or making yourself happy. This dream is a hint for a deadline that you have to meet for school or work. You are in control and are making steady and smooth progress. Whoa, I feel like this one hit it.
That's a lot.
But it's like more relatable.
Yeah. It could be, honestly, the deadline. I always have deadlines at work, so it could have been that. The need to be more unconventional and spontaneous.
Maybe that's like a general thing. Yeah, that's like a general takeaway. Okay.
Yeah.
Interesting.
All right.
Okay, I had dark furniture / setting, but I kind of skipped it because I feel like I had too much information.
I think that just made a more.
It goes with the setting.
Exactly, ominous
of
setting.
The old mansion. Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
But then I had multiple doors / rooms because you had so many like doors, but it was kind of like the same room over and over again. So I thought that was interesting. So dreaming about many rooms symbolizes excessive chatter and gossip. You are going against the norm and are expressing your own personal choice and freedom. You like to be the center of attention.
I mean,
we're not going to deny that. No, I'm joking. The dream is a sign for some extraordinary problem or issue that you're trying to deal with in your life. You're experiencing some new spiritual enlightenment. Okay, this thing just gave me like 6 different things.
Yeah, I know. Okay, let's unpack this. So I feel like at that point, I also felt more serious about getting into my blogging stuff.
Okay.
And I was slowly starting to get like partnerships and stuff like that. So I feel like maybe that's like going against the norm. I'm like, okay, I don't care anymore. I'm going to do this.
Exactly. And you're more expressive.
Exactly. You like to be the center of attention. I always like to be the center of attention. So
Why not?
I mean, that's not true, actually. I get shy very easily, but...
No, I know, but it's not a negative thing. Like,
Yeah,
I think it's
yeah,
just saying...
The dream is a sign for extraordinary problem or issue that you're trying to deal with in your life. That I don't know. But it makes sense where I keep opening doors, but I can't get out. So that makes more sense to me.
Yeah, exactly.
New spiritual enlightenment. I feel like last year I was very into my fitness journey. And I was also journaling more, so maybe that's kind of where I was getting
this enlightenment. Yeah, exactly. It's like a new
so maybe it's
kind of. Okay, we love. Cool.
We do love.
Amazing. Like, this is literally like a therapy session where like a psychoanalysis.
I'm like, dissect me.
What was happening in your life at this time? Okay, so next one was the old woman with the gray hair, since she kept showing up. She was creeping me out.
She was creeping me out, so
and her
told me you don't have what it takes. Like,
that's so.
Excuse me?
Maybe it's a representation of like people who don't believe in you or who didn't, and it's like that.
Maybe.
Like, anyways. So apparently the thing is, I couldn't find woman with gray hair. I just found woman with white hair, but whatever. It encompasses.
It's just an old woman.
Same. Yeah. Exactly. So, is an evidence for freedom to express uninhibited feelings. You are feeling undervalued or underappreciated. Something is looking out for your best interest. The dream is a hint for toughness and ruggedness. There's something that you need to confront.
Oh.
Undervalued or underappreciated.
I don't know if I felt that. You know what, though? I feel
more
like...
threatening.
Yeah. But I feel like I don't ever feel undervalued because I'm so sure of myself.
Yeah, exactly.
That I'm like,
you're confident.
I don't care what you think of me,
Yeah, exactly. Maybe it was just you, because you're very, like, success-oriented and stuff, and, like, maybe it was you trying to... I don't know if it was a work-related thing or you just trying to, like... be very successful in that time, and like you fighting yourself internally, like your internal voice saying that, oh no, like you're not doing well enough, or you're not doing, because you know what I'm also thinking, because like I said, I was on my fitness journey, and obviously when you're working out more, eating well, and you're seeing progress, there's a point where you plateau. Yeah.
But you just have to push through it. So it might have been that point where I plateaued, and maybe I was like feeling like hard on myself, being like, why aren't I losing weight or inches or whatever? But it's like, so maybe I was at that point mentally that I was like struggling with that.
Yeah, exactly. And I tried to look up like if someone were to say like you don't have what it takes, but nothing came up. But I guess we can interpret that with literally you don't have what it takes. So it could really be anything that was happening in your life. But yeah, that's pretty much it for the interpretation of that one. That was a lot, a heavy one.
That was a lot.
It was very interesting, though. We love. Thanks, Kathy, for the content.
You're welcome. Thanks for psychoanalyzing me.
No problem. I hope it helps.
Oh my gosh.
Reflection.
Okay, so now we want to do something very fun where I'm going to have Afi name a month and a year, and I'm going to randomly open my dream journals and just read whatever dream pops up.
Okay.
So again, I have everything from 2015 up until now, basically, but I just want to check what month in 2015.
Okay.
So August 2015 is my first entry.
Okay. Should I do something current or like in the middle?
I will say, I feel like, like in the earlier years, I had a lot more vivid dreams. Like I feel like they're slowly dying down. But again, whatever you want.
Okay, so I'm gonna say 2019 for the year.
Okay.
Okay. For the month, I'm gonna do February.
Okay.
And you want me to pick a day?
No, don't pick a day.
No? Okay.
It's gonna be rough. Okay, this one's also fucked up.
Okay. Wow, why couldn't
But it's short.
Like
it's short, so maybe we can do 2 dreams. We'll see. Because we're at 45 minutes right now, not even.
Okay, cool.
So, okay, so this was February 8th, 2019. We were on a school trip in a foreign country, and we were watching a play about a girl who was in a relationship with a guy, ended up getting married, moved to a small house in the woods, which Erica and I both agreed looked claustrophobic, so Erica's in the dream. Then the guy ended up killing her after a couple of days with no real reason. After leaving, a couple of men started chasing Nick and I. We noticed that one of them was part of the school group, so we stopped running, confused, but they had held us at gunpoint and shot over our heads. He ran out of bullets and threw the gun at me, like as though like trying to hurt me. But when I picked it up, I realized there were still bullets. He just didn't unlock the top. I don't know what it's called.
Oh,
You
yeah,
know when
yeah,
you,
like the
have to-
safety? Like
The safety, yeah.
Yeah.
So I gave the gun to Nick because I was shaking, and he shot both of them in the head. Go, Nick.
Oh my God.
Stepping up when he's needed. As we ran back to the house we were renting, he shot another 2 guys that were chasing us until we finally reached the house. Everyone started hugging us and apologizing that they left us alone, but we were so shook that we didn't talk to anyone for a few days.
Oh my God. Okay, whoa, wait. So you went to go watch a play?
We were on a school trip and we had to go watch a play, but then probably like after, you know how sometimes on school trips they let you roam around for a bit?
Yeah.
So we probably were roaming around, and then these random guys started chasing us, but someone from the school trip was part of that group.
Okay, and where there was the cabin where the person married and then they got shot was in the play. Okay. Oh my God. Okay, I feel like this is like within a dream within, like it's like a metaphor within, because you watched a play about someone being shot.
Yeah.
And then like you were chased down and almost like shot.
Like, I don't know.
What are the
I feel like
scary dreams that you were having, Kathy, with being shot? Maybe you feel very like, because I feel like a lot of the dreams you feel like there's some threat to you, and like everyone's trying to. Leanna's kind of right. People are trying to chase you down. No, you're not running away. It's just people are trying to chase you. I have the evil eye on me. Oh my God!
Someone cursed me.
We need to undo that.
Oh my God. But I feel like there's a part of the dream because I gave the gun to Nick instead of me shooting it. So maybe I was like, he needs to prove himself to me.
Oh, and was that like at the beginning of? No, that wasn't the beginning. That was way like that was like it's true, because beginning was.
No, that's 2 years in, I think. Yeah.
Okay, and he did because he shot them twice.
Yeah, thank God.
Okay, whoa, but it's also maybe like you taking on control because you got the gun. Like you
I did get the gun.
You got the gun and you realized there were still bullets and you're like, wow, this dumbass.
This dumbass. Let me look up guns in my dream dictionary. Let's see.
It's true. What's important? Guns? Maybe a play, like watching a play could be interesting. What does it say?
It says, the unconscious may have selected this weapon to denote his sexual performance, and if he fires blanks, concerns about failing virility may be indicated. So the other guy, remember he was shooting, but he wasn't shooting anything? So I wonder who that guy was, because I said he was from our school.
Oh, okay, wait, it said, what about sexuality? What? I didn't hear it.
It said, like, to denote his sexual performance. Oh, so if he's firing but nothing's happening.
Oh, awkward.
I wish I remembered who the guy was.
Oh my God.
Oh my God.
That's funny.
That is funny. It says, if a gun appears in a woman's dream, it may indicate her desire to be more assertive sexually.
Oh, okay. Well, we did say assertiveness.
We did say but I wasn't the one shooting.
Yeah, true. But you got the gun at one point.
Yeah, okay, wait.
But anyways, it seems that it's very related to, like, sexuality.
Yeah, which is weird. That's so funny because this just
like
reminds
power.
me.
Yeah.
Yeah, but this reminds me of the One Direction song "No Control," because there's a line that says, hold on.
Did they look up the
beside me? I'm a loaded gun.
Oh.
And it was like it's a sexual innuendo.
Loaded gun, but that just means it
okay,
means
I
the
did
opposite
not
of this guy.
Yeah, I did not know this was gonna go the sex route, but okay.
I mean, look, this is just an interpretation. This is what the dream. It doesn't mean any like thing serious.
For sure.
We can edit this out if you're not.
That's funny. Let's look at play.
And maybe even like, because you kind of got lost from the initial crowd, so like getting lost. Yeah. Kind
okay,
of.
I'm gonna do play first and then lost. Okay.
Yeah.
So typically, plays and dreams are images of yourself and your life projected by your unconscious. They represent an aspect of your past or your character that you are repressing in waking life, or depending on the play, particular moods or feelings. Alternatively, such dreams can suggest a desire to escape from the pressures of everyday life. If the play is a tragedy, which this was, is the routine and repetition of your life restricting your creativity.
Oh, that one's deep. Okay,
that's
relatable.
Interesting.
Yeah, 2019. It could have been anything.
February.
That's weird. It was impeding on your creativity.
At that point, I was doing an internship.
Did you like the internship?
I did like the internship. So I'm not
Maybe
sure.
something else? Yeah, it could have been something else, like, in your life.
I don't know. Okay, let's look up lost and then we'll move on to another dream. Dreams in which you are lost link with feelings of confusion, lack of direction, or conflict. The dream environment in which you are lost will define what the confusion or conflict is about. Some psychologists believe that dreams about being lost may also signify a new beginning, as they express the anxiety of leaving behind the old and familiar.
Oh, well, you were kind of escaping, like, high school people. So maybe you're, like, trying to escape that.
But it wasn't high school people, it was just school people.
Oh, it was just random school.
So I don't know.
It wasn't specifically high school.
And it was 2019. At that point, I don't think, wasn't really,
it's very,
hold on.
It's very interesting.
Yeah, I don't think there's much else. Interesting.
I think the play was interesting, and then you experiencing kind of what happened in the play in real life in your dream.
Yeah, but it wasn't like the play is just like a tragic play. Like it just says like the guy ended up killing his wife, but it didn't say how. But then I ended up getting chased and shot at, so I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Damn. Okay, we need a positive one.
I know, let's see. Okay, give me another.
I'm getting sad now.
Okay, give me a month and a year. Last dream.
Okay. 2020.
Okay.
Year, let's do July. Month. 2020.
Let me
year
open my notes app. Okay, so I have 2 for July. Do you want on the 23rd or the 28th?
Let's do 23rd. And let's hope it's a good one. Whichever one is more positive.
Okay, wait. Okay.
That's really scary. Okay. Is this one more positive though?
It's a bit more positive, yeah.
Okay.
There's a celebrity in it.
Okay. Of course. Is it Harry? Okay. No, I'm kidding.
Okay, so July 23rd, 2020. Oh my god, this is One Direction Day. But One Direction's not in this.
Okay, but it was One Direction Day. Okay.
Yeah.
What does that mean, One Direction Day? Like when they were formed?
It was the day they were formed.
Okay.
Is it June or July? Never mind. I might cut this out. Okay. So I had a dream that we were working on something in someone's backyard, but we had separated into 2 groups. So on my side, it was me, Nick, some girl, and her guy friend. But this girl kept flirting with Nick, and I was finding it so funny. So
funny.
So we kept working, and she would try to make jokes with him, and he'd give her like a fake pity laugh. And we didn't tell her that we were dating because we found it so funny. Oh my god, this poor girl.
Oh my god! She didn't know you guys were...
No. Until we finished the work, and then he came to give me a kiss, and she was so shocked. Then the scene switched to the girls and I talking to Leanna's mom about something. And then we all started arguing, but everyone turned against me for some reason and refused to speak to me anymore. But that night, we were all going on a cruise together, including our families. So we went, and they were giving a concert, and all the girls left me alone there. So I just stayed there waiting for either Leanna's sister or my dad to arrive, so I wouldn't be alone. Okay, rude at you bitches abandoning me.
They left you. What the hell?
Okay. You were part of the girls, Afi.
Oh, what? I'm part of the...
It just said the girls and I.
Okay, like all your like your current friends. Yeah. I'm so sorry.
See how it is.
What did you do? First, actually, no. What did you do for us to leave?
Why did you turn against me?
What did you do? I'm kidding.
Oh my god. Okay, so... And then I ended up pushing a little girl because she tried to take my spot.
Oh my god. This is why we are.
Oh my god.
You're being violent with the little girl.
So I pushed this little girl because she tried to take my spot in the front. But when I realized what I had done, I turned to her and profusely apologized and told her I was having a bad day. Then they brought out
typical excuse.
Yeah. Literally.
Bad day.
Then they brought out Nick Jonas as a surprise guest performer because apparently he was vacationing on the cruise too. So I was trying to get a good picture of him, but the security guard made everyone in the front barricade keep moving so that we all had a chance to stand in front of him. And I was getting so frustrated that I literally just went into the corner of the barricade, crossed my arms, and stayed there, and then I woke up.
Oh my god.
So I was having a bad day on this day, apparently.
Yes. Okay, so first, so it's kind of two things in one again.
Yeah.
Because you were with...
That's what I mean.
Were you guys
like,
doing a project?
Yeah,
doing
I
a
don't
project?
know. Like, a lot of my dreams, like, the scene switches, and it's a completely different dream.
Maybe it's, like, different parts of the day. I don't know. Or maybe it's just completely different. Like,
I don't know.
Okay, cool. So, you guys were mocking the girl and making out in front of her face.
No! I'm making out.
And you thought it was humorous. Okay, and then that
I would find it funny, to be honest.
Well, okay, yeah. I guess she didn't know, so we'll, like, give her the benefit of the doubt, but... Like, you were you were kind of making
Well, I made her jealous at the end, I guess.
Yeah, because you knew that yeah, exactly.
If you dream that someone is jealous of you, your dreaming mind may be telling you that this person harbors hostile feelings towards you.
Oh.
I don't know who
But you didn't know the person in the dream.
It was just a random
person, yeah. Maybe it represented someone, but they just weren't in, like, the actual person wasn't, but maybe it represented someone.
Oh, child. There's a child in here.
Oh, because you pushed the little girl.
Yeah, like, what was that?
Oh, what about
was that my younger self?
Oh, and you were apologizing to your younger self, maybe.
Oh my god, stop. Ooh, conflict. Okay, there's a lot in C's. Let's do conflict since I'm here. Okay, because the conflict was between me versus my friends.
Yeah.
Dreams about conflict are widespread because we all experience conflict to some degree in our daily lives. We do not, as a result, spend all our lives feeling hostile, but every one of us experiences varying degrees of tension and anxiety. Dreams about change and conflict should therefore be listened to closely. They are a way of processing the thoughts and feelings surrounding that change and or conflict, and by doing so, they can lead us towards psychological healing and personal growth. What was happening in July 2020? We were in quarantine.
Yeah, we were in quarantine. Maybe that was that the summer of when the pandemic started?
We were kind of like opening.
Yeah, now. So maybe like it was just it could have a lot to do with just the pandemic and being like stuck kind of. The summer wasn't that bad though. Like we were able to go outside, but I think in the fall is when it started to like really.
It's saying like if it's a girl that's smiling at you, it's this, but if it's a girl that's crying, it's this. But she wasn't doing either. I just pushed her out because I was angry.
What about pushing? Is that
pushing to the
limit?
Okay, this is the last thing I'm looking at because we're getting nowhere with this dream. I think it's probably just a stupid dream.
Maybe you felt
push
left you. So
here we go. Finally.
Push. Okay.
To dream that you are pushing something or someone suggests energy and drive to succeed in life. Consider also how you or someone you know in waking life may be a pushover. Okay.
Oh. So you're like pushing them. Okay.
So I think that's it. Because then it's like to dream that you are being pushed.
Okay. So someone in your life is being a pushover and you're pushing them. That's very literal. Okay.
I was being a pushover.
In 2020.
Should we end with like a fun dream and then we don't analyze it? We just let everyone else like simmer with it?
Oh, yeah, that's good if you have one.
Okay.
Yeah, if you have one in mind.
I don't have one in mind. So give me like an older dream though, because I feel like my older ones were very like...
Are funnier? Okay.
They're funny.
Okay, since we did... Okay, let's do... Okay, either 2015 or 2017.
Okay, you choose.
Should I just pick one? Okay.
Yeah.
I feel like you started doing your dream journals in 2015, so it might have been something that sparked it. So let's do 2015.
Okay, and what month?
Oh shit! Should we do a high school one? Oh, in August we were.
Yeah.
So we were done high school by then, kind of. Okay, let's do your August.
The first dream ever.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, this one was stupid. Okay.
Should we? Okay.
Okay, ready.
Yeah.
So my friends and I were sitting outside my house. Okay, also this is 2015, so my writing is going to be very shit. So just...
It's fine. Don't worry.
So this is August 26th, 2015.
Okay.
My friends and I were sitting outside my house. All of a sudden, a busload of drag queens stopped in front of my house and started performing. So a ton of people ran in front of my house to watch. Then, Jimmy Fallon appeared on stage, and I went to the front to look into a random clown car that appeared. I saw my cousins, blank and blank, I'm not going to say their names, in the car, and it turns out they were part of the show.
Oh.
Very strange. One of them is a baby, and one of them's, like, older than me, so I don't know that. Yeah. Suddenly, it changed to when I was inside my house with my mom, brother, and his girlfriend, and this random girl that apparently my brother knew. My brother was trying to figure out who kidnapped her boyfriend. Oh my god. What is happening?
Wait, who kidnapped whose boyfriend?
My brother's friend's boyfriend.
Oh, okay.
Who kidnapped her boyfriend, as I heard screaming outside, and I said, it's happening again. Why do I have such ominous dreams?
Oh my god, not the drag queen show right in front of your
Yes.
house. We love. I'd love that. That'd be so much fun. Okay.
So after I said that, I looked at the park, because I have a park in front of my house, for people that don't know, and there were sci-fi type cops surrounding the park area. I saw kids that were playing soccer running away as soon as a cop shot a guy that was in the middle of the park. Then another guy grabbed one of the kids so the cops wouldn't shoot. So I opened my front door and started screaming, and then my alarm went off.
Oh my god. This
Why
is
do I always have violence in my...
Yeah, you need to... Oh my god, Kathy.
Wait, let me look up violence. That's the last thing I'm looking up, because I don't understand this.
You should look up, what does it signify when you have repetitive violence in your dreams?
Violence. Okay. If you have a dream where the conflict contains gruesome, explicit images of violence, try to relate these to your waking life. If you think of any waking parallels, consider the identity of your opponent in the dream. Okay. Seeing yourself as a victim of self-imposed violence. I don't think I do self-imposed.
No, there was no,
If, on the other hand, you are lashing out at others in your dream, this may reflect your struggle to fight the undesirable impulses within yourself. Violence toward Violence toward a child. Here we go. Me pushing a child.
Yeah.
Violence toward a child may indicate the dreamer's inability to accept and express the child within themselves. If you dream that you are attacked or threatened with attack, it may be a warning of an attack in the waking life. This may not be a physical attack, but an attack on your integrity or character. So I feel like I'm just fighting for my life every day of my waking life.
Okay, seriously, we need to revamp your
dream.
I
need to go to therapy. I need a therapist to just go and read all my dreams and be like, what's wrong with me?
No.
Oh my god.
I'm sure you have other... It's just maybe...
I do. I will say I have a lot...
dreams.
Yeah, I will say it's like either my dreams are like action-packed or it's like dreams of me like...
Random.
Flirting with guys and like them being... Like it's like rom-coms. Like them being jealous.
Oh, okay.
You know what I mean?
Wattpad story in a dream.
Yeah, you know it. I have a lot of celebrities in my dreams.
Yeah, we saw Nick Jonas. I'm not even surprised by the celebrities you have.
Yeah,
Nick
I
Jonas,
flipped to one. I saw Zayn.
Oh, okay.
I remember I had a dream with one of the guys from the Vlog Squad.
Oh, yeah.
Like just random stuff, but that's like because I'm like watching this stuff. So it like goes into my dreams. But
David Dobrik.
Yeah. David Dobrik. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed psychoanalyzing me, and I hope you took something away from this.
I know. Now we really went deep, and Kathy was vulnerable, and she put all her dreams out there for y'all.
Yeah, I was very transparent. I do have a lot of dreams, so let us know if you want a part 2 of this, and maybe I can get some of my friends that also know their dreams on it, because that'd be super fun.
Yeah, that would be interesting.
Yeah. Any final thoughts, Afi? What did you take away from this?
I'm just overwhelmed by the amount of violence and attacks are here against you, actually, basically.
Yeah.
They're all... And I'm gonna need a minute after this. No, I'm joking. But no, this is really
need a
fun.
drink.
And it's actually so different because maybe it's because I don't remember. Like, I've had dreams, but they're very different from this, and they're much simpler, I find. Or maybe I don't remember, but maybe sometimes I have more complex dreams or more vivid dreams, but they're not as violent.
Yeah, but that's why I'm saying, like, recently I haven't had too many vivid dreams. Like, sometimes I remember parts of the dream, but not enough to, like, piece it together, so I won't write it down. You know what I mean?
Exactly. Or it's, like, a very simple... I've had dreams where, like, you know when you're falling out of the car? Like,
Oh, yeah,
I
yeah.
don't know. I've had a lot of those.
I've had, like,
maybe.
car crash dreams, too.
Yeah. Oh no.
Odd.
Yeah, I feel like I would remember if I had very, like, significant dreams, but
I don't know.
anyways, I should start
But
writing
anyway,
them down too. But
you
they're
should.
not.
It would
They're not
be
as
super
interesting
fun.
as yours, but
Doesn't matter.
maybe
Just
if I
write it
have
down
any.
because it might be indicating something in your life,
true,
you know?
true, very true.
So, yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this episode. If you did, leave a comment on what was the most shocking thing that you heard in this episode. I feel like that would be super fun.
Yes.
Also, subscribe to our YouTube channel. Follow us on all the podcast platforms. Follow us on Instagram and TikTok at Wild Thoughts Pod, and follow us individually. Everything is linked down below as per usual. And let us know if you want a part 2 to this dream episode, because it was super fun.
I
and
know.
also, hope you guys enjoyed season 5. Super excited for season 6, so get ready. And yeah, I think we can leave it there. So have a great day, night, wherever you are. I don't know. But yeah, see you in the next one. Bye.
Bye.